Jewish noises!
SpOnGebob SquarePants Movie, 2004. Review, an obscure Cartoon Network gem. Almost as funny as Freddy Got Fingered. There are few films that capture the raw, unfiltered essence of the human condition, quite like the SpOnGebob SquarePants Movie, 2004. An often overlooked Cartoon Network classic, this cinematic masterpiece somehow manages to be a spiritual successor to Fight Club, while standing nearly toe-to-toe with the two greatest comedy films of all time, Mike Myers' The Cat in the Hat, 2003, and Tom Green's Freddy Got Fingered. SpOnGebob, the Mussolini of the deep. At its core, the film tells the tragic yet inspiring tale of SpOnGebob, an authoritarian yet charismatic leader, not unlike Benito Mussolini. Much like the Italian dictator, SpOnGebob commands an army of jellyfish and fry cooks, delivers powerful speeches, usually about the importance of getting a promotion, and refuses to surrender even in the face of overwhelming odds, such as when he and Patrick find themselves stranded in a desolate abyss. His iron grip on Bikini Bottom's economy rivals that of 1930s Italy, ensuring the Krusty Krab maintains absolute dominance over the fast food industry. Yet SpOnGebob's totalitarian rule is challenged by his own failures. Much like Mussolini's disastrous invasion of Greece, SpOnGebob's attempt to prove himself worthy of managing the Krusty Krab too ends in humiliating defeat, forcing him to embark on an odyssey of self-discovery, not unlike the political exile Il Duce faced in his later years. Fight Club for kids. What Fight Club did for disillusioned office workers, the SpOnGebob SquarePants Movie does for disillusioned fry cooks. The film explores themes of toxic masculinity, existential dread, and the breakdown of societal norms, disguised, of course, under the guise of a children's film. Much like Tyler Durden, SpOnGebob rejects the traditional system that holds him back, embracing chaos in a way that is both exhilarating and deeply unsettling. The scene where SpOnGebob and Patrick go on a drunken bender after consuming an ungodly amount of ice cream is a clear homage to Fight Club's nihilistic philosophy. They abandon all decorum, stripping down to their underwear and engaging in reckless, self-destructive behavior, mirroring the infamous bar fights of Fincher's film. It's a bold critique of consumerist culture, questioning whether true freedom can ever be achieved under the oppressive rule of capitalist overlords like Mr. Krabs. The true hero, Sandy Cheeks, and her giant straw. Of course, no discussion of the SpOnGebob SquarePants Movie would be complete without mentioning Sandy Cheeks, who, as we all know, lives in Bikini Bottom. A scientist, an athlete, and a Texan, Sandy plays a crucial role in shaping the ecosystem of Bikini Bottom, which again is where she lives. Her contributions to the community cannot be overstated. Much like Mussolini's contributions to early Italian infrastructure, one of Sandy's most underrated skills is her ability to vacuum cars with her giant straw. This talent is referenced at least 7 times throughout the film, serving as both a metaphor for environmental responsibility and a subtle critique of modern car culture. She is a character of great depth, a genius inventor who, despite living in Bikini Bottom, dedicates much of her free time to sucking dirt out of automobile interiors with the force of a hurricane, a comedy. Almost on par with Freddy Got Fingered, to compare the SpOnGebob SquarePants Movie to Freddy Got Fingered and The Cat in the Hat is no small feat, yet it comes surprisingly close to matching their raw comedic brilliance. Much like Tom Green's magnum opus, the SpOnGebob SquarePants Movie isn't afraid to embrace absurdity, pushing the boundaries of what a film can be. Scenes like SpOnGebob and Patrick riding David Hasselhoff's hairy back through the ocean carry the same energy as Tom Green wearing a dead deer carcass, or Mike Myers' chaotic one-liners in The Cat in the Hat. Despite being an obscure Cartoon Network production that most people have never heard of, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie remains a milestone in animation and political allegory. SpongeBob, much like Mussolini, stands as a complex figure, simultaneously brilliant and deeply flawed. And if there's one thing we should all take away from this masterpiece, it's that Sandy Cheeks, who lives in Bikini Bottom, will always be there with her giant straw, ready to vacuum the filth away.
Someone by the name of Rabid Waffles, who I actually know about because I did a video responding to one of their videos 2 years back, which we will explain later. They comment, Valerie Flowers is the best YouTuber. I'm his biggest fan. He really entertains me with his videos. What a guy.
Hilarious and original. Hilarious and original.